Okay, here we are back in Fairy Fencer F, and I was doing some stuff off camera that I need to reveal to you guys. So if you notice the Fury still in Lhasa Mudo, or whatever this place is called, I'm going to show you the way that I actually gathered loot. So with this guy, I'm just going to fight him to show you. Doesn't really matter, because...
Let's do this.
New data! Fire! My turn! Let's make this interesting.
So we do this, we get 2,000 EXP, a little bit of money, some WP. That's allowing me to upgrade the fairies on the side, and it's just a pretty simple, straightforward fight. But the real reason why we're here is because we're after that item on the sonar. So it appears in one of three spots, either right by that terminal, right by that crystal, or all the way back here for this first area. And we're only interested in the one in this first area. And of course, when I say this, it has to be in the fourth spot. But generally, you want it to be in one of those three, because then you can just fight this guy for your stuff and then be on your way. But when the game wants to mess with you and inconvenience you, you have to come over here for the fourth one. There it was.
Finders keepers.
And the thing of note here is this glacial stone. This is the big, rare drop that you're looking for. The ice stone is a bonus that becomes a glacial stone, but first and foremost, that's exactly what we're looking for, and having a spare right now is just going to help me later on. And that's actually such a stroke of luck, I'm going to save here just to play it safe. So if you're wondering what the purpose of these stones are, if you remember that quest we got from Guillermo probably like 10 parts ago from now, we needed to make a Wildfire Spirit Stone and a Blizzard Spirit Stone. So for the Wildfire Stone we need a Blaze Stone and a Lightning Stone. We have those, so we're going to go ahead and synthesize that. For the Blizzard one, we need a Gale Stone and a Glacial Stone. The Gale Stone I made from all of the Wind Stones I picked up. So we're going to go ahead and synthesize this. And now we can finally, at long last, complete this quest. So, quest rank up. And here is where the quests start to change a bit, as you can see from the combination kill and fetch quests. So we have to kill 5 flying dragons, Elegos, Shell, etc. The Autumn Pixie we're actually going to hunt here. That's the other reason why we're here. And we can actually do this one. And this one. And that one. The scratched armor you get from those guys I mowed down in the cave, the little red turret dudes. And let's just cash all these in to see if we can get the urgent. There we go, and we even have the ultra-powered circuit, so we can jump all the way up to quest rank B, just like this. Oh man, they're asking for your Earthstones here. There's no way in hell this one is even close to being worthwhile. Now, the Moe bunny ears may excite you guys, but there's no way that can be worth your Earthstones. Just not possible. As for this, Thornets, Bits... Copper ore, we can do this one. I don't remember where you get the proof of membership. Yeah, it's Earthstones. Hold on to them. So worst come to worst, we can just do this one over again, but I'll just take all the kill quests. I'll probably whack them as I go. Okay, now for the next order of business. Before we move forward, we need to go to Zawaza Plains for a certain material. And for this one, we need the help of a specific Fury. So, if you wondered why I got Nelly so long ago and put the changed enemies on here, by sticking this in the Zawaza Plains, we can then get the Pixies to appear. And I forgot to show you guys inside Tomoe's shop, but we can make the Flight Stone, but we need Spring's Feather. So, if you notice the names of those pixies, they happen to deal with the seasons. We're looking for the spring pixie here. Now, I don't know if you can get it to drop. Right now, I just want to analyze one of them and figure out what to do from there. We'll play it by ear. As for the fairies themselves, they appear in the second half of the area. You can see one right there. I don't remember which one this is. Oh god, I'm this over-leveled. So, yeah, when you're this strong, you can't actually get preemptive attacks anymore. You have to walk into them.
Let's do this.
And it's just a generic pixie.
Next, you should have backed down.
I think they appear here.
Let's make this interesting.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
So we're gonna leave the spring one alone for now.
Not done yet.
But you can see how tanky these SOBs are.
No way! Fire! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! New data?
Going to pop Analyze on the
Now
spring
then.
pixie. Yeah, they can drop
My
Spring's
turn.
Feather, so you can manipulate drop rate in that case to get it.
Yeah! 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 Let's make this interesting.
Pain don't hurt.
Yeah, they can't even hurt me.
Let's do this.
New data? Fire! Fire! I got some good data.
Winter's Feather. Well, that kind of sucks. But worst come to worst, you can manipulate the drop rate to make this happen more by using world-shaping fairies that enhance that. But you just need to find the Spring Fairy and whack that until you get the feather.
Are you ready?
Let's do this. Next, you should have backed down.
Okay, I'm just gonna cut to when I have the thing, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I will admit that I had to boost the drop rate to 20% in order to get it, but now that I have it, we're gonna go back to Tumoy's shop. And we can now synthesize our Flightstone. And while I was there, I also killed enough Autumn Pixies for this quest. I'm going to renew the quest because I'm going right back there. Because it's time to actually go get the, oh, it's not here anymore, is it? Or wait, was that not a... That probably wasn't a B-rank quest. So, never mind. Anyway, we need to go back to Zawaza Plains because I'm actually going to pull Kunas. Namely, I want the SP Restore disabled. So with this, we now jump higher. It may be a little bit hard to see because the game's lagging a bit by jumping that high. But we can now access that one area that we could not access prior to this. You'll see what I mean in a second when we get there. It's the third area from the look of it. And if I run into any fights, I'm just going to hit them with the Eruption Edge and call it a day.
Yes.
Damn it.
Finders keepers.
Sadly, I think the snakes can actually survive it, since I believe they're fire resistant. Yeah, here we go. Now, you can get the Flightstone on the first half of the game if you manage to get it from Zagi by either getting him to drop it or stealing it from him. But regardless of how you get it, once you have it, you are then able to access this area and the others like it in the game. So if you're wondering what your reward is for being able to come over here, get ready for disappointment. 2 elixirs. When I first did this, I was expecting a bit more, but... well, like, there's other ways to get elixirs. I was definitely hoping for something special, and just was not meant to be. Now, the other one that we couldn't get before without the flight stone was up here. So we now can jump up to this ledge, we can come over to this area.
Yes! Gimme!
And you get another elixir. Lucky us, right?
Gimme!
Anyway, let's move forward with the storyline since we've kind of wasted enough time. To the riverbank we go.
Hey, what are you doing here in the middle of the night? You're gonna catch a cold. What are you praying for?
Isn't there something you want to ask me? When Sherman ambushed us, he was targeting me for a reason.
Oh, that. Well, you shouldn't be worrying about that bastard anyway. Whatever his reasons, I'm sure he's totally mistaken. Or do you think he was targeting you because of your looks or something? Because that's really vain of you.
I know why Sherman was after me. I should have told you sooner.
What are you talking about?
I am a descendant of the vile god.
Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear you make a terrible joke just now.
No, it's true. If I continue to live, the vile god may be reborn in my future children. Or, even worse, it's possible that the vile god could be revived in my body.
How do you know that?
My mother told me. She raised me by herself. My mother was a very kind person, but she never told me about her past. Not even the reason she left my father. But one day, I had a dream. In it, the vile god had just been defeated by the goddess and was struggling to be reborn. Then, the vile god began speaking to me directly. He begged me repeatedly to break the seal containing him. When I told my mother about this dream, she went pale and told me the truth. About my birthplace, my father, and my tribe.
Your tribe?
My tribe is descended from the vile god. For generations, they've been planning to use their power to take over the world.
That's an unfortunate family history.
Yes. My mother learned this shortly after marrying my father. She left him while I was still in her womb. When my mother finally fell ill, she apologized to me from her deathbed with tears in her eyes. She said, "I'm sorry I birthed you with such a horrific burden. I have heard rumors that other descendants of the vile god, much like my tribe, are scattered throughout the world. These people want to use the power of the vile god to take over the world and reshape it as they see fit. The same blood that flows through their veins resides in me as well."
So?
Huh?
So what do you want to do?
Me?
I don't care about the vile god, your tribe, or your blood. None of that matters to me. What matters is what you want to do.
If Dorfa wants me for my blood, it might be best for everyone if I just die instead.
You idiot. What would dying accomplish? You met us because you're supposed to live.
But if the vile god is revived, this world will...
I won't let that happen. I'll beat the crap out of anyone who tries to do that.
Thing.
The vile god doesn't matter, the goddess doesn't matter. Life is life, and I'll protect yours no matter what.
You really are such an...
Now that that's settled, stop worrying about stupid stuff. All you gotta do is be quiet and follow me. Come on, let's go home. You're really gonna catch a cold if you stay here much longer.
Aaron?
Okay, I was hoping for a break to talk for a second. So, we don't know who actually killed Tiara in the first generation, whatever you want to call it. Like, it could have been Sherman who killed her to make sure that she didn't fall into Dorfa's hands. She could have killed herself. It could have even been Dorfa who didn't quite know what she was capable of. We don't quite know, but any one of those three are possible. Let's move forward now.
Mind if I join you? I'll wash your back. Wow, your skin is so beautiful. It glows like a pearl. And your boobs are the perfect size and shape, too.
Please stop touching me there!
Now, it's nice to have some quality time with just us girls. Wow, the nape of your neck is beautiful too, and your hair is so shimmery and sparkly.
Wait a moment. It seems rather strange for you to excessively praise me like this.
True.
You must have heard my conversation with Fang, and came here to console me.
You caught me.
Mind your own business. I am not so sad that I need to be consoled by the likes of you. You flat-chested busybody.
Huh? Flat-chested? Are you serious? My boobs are way bigger than yours are.
Oh my. Are we looking at the same chest? Mine are clearly 3 times the size of yours, if not bigger.
Mine are bigger.
No, mine are bigger.
So your obligatory anime conversation?
Aaron, can you promise me something?
Anything.
If for some reason, the vile god's blood begins to stir within me,
What?
please kill me.
What are you talking about? If you really want to die so badly, kill yourself now! Right now! If you can't do that, then live. Live and fight. You're the only one who can fight the vile god's blood that's inside you.
You are right. I'm sorry I even asked.
It's okay. Just don't ever talk about dying again. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
All right, it's Beth time.
Ah! I don't want to see that!
And that's that.
Don't you think Lola should know where the faith drop is by now?
Oh, it's not an auto anymore.
Yeah, you're right. She definitely owes us for selling bad information. Let's see if she'll cut us a deal.
So let's do the sub-event at the end real quick. Hey, why is Ethel wearing bunny ears? These? Ask Karine, it's her hobby. Oh my, is that so? Aren't they cute? Girls are the cutest when they're wearing animal ears. Come to think of it, she made Ethel wear some other types of animal ears before. Yeah, those were cute too. So cute. She looks somewhat happy. But I don't get how animal ears make girls the cutest. What are you basing that on? Herself, of course. Ethel, not cute? No, that's not what I'm saying. Ah, poor thing, she looks so disappointed. Come now, tell her that she is cute. Ethel, you're cute. This is so embarrassing. Why do I gotta say this? Ah, he snapped. I never said she wasn't cute, so don't treat me like the bad guy. Then Ethel is cute? Like I said, I can't really deny that. Honestly, Fang, you should be ashamed of yourself. I can't believe you are unable to properly tell a girl that she is cute. Fang, you treat girls bad. What? Even Ethel's giving me the business. I'm disappointed in you, Fang. Come on, let's just leave him behind. Damn it, why am I being treated like I'm some kind of jerkwad? And now for the Lola event.
Sorry, I haven't received any information about the faith drop yet.
What? I thought you were doing your job.
Does this faith drop even exist at all? If it does, I'm bound to hear about it eventually. But I do have some other nice information. A cash reward is being offered to anyone who slays this monster.
We're not falling for that one
No,
again.
that's fine. I'll come back later. Man, we're in a bind. If Lola doesn't know where it is, I don't know how we're supposed to find it. I guess Aaron's memories are the only lead we have.
Or...
But my memories are still so fragmented.
That's why you just need to do your best and try to remember.
It's not that easy, you know.
Shaker.
Fang, a word please? Why don't you try going to the inverted tower to see if the faith drop is hidden there?
The inverted tower?
Yeah, the subterranean tower and the inverted tower were supposedly built long ago by a wise and ancient civilization. It's theorized that this civilization's wisdom came directly from the goddess, which means both structures functioned as shrines where they would worship the goddess.
Gotcha. So, if we're looking for treasure that's connected to the goddess, odds are we'll find it in a place like that. Huh? This conversation feels strangely familiar to me.
That's right. Before we traveled back to the past, I got some of my memories back at the subterranean tower.
Oh yeah, that's it. So this time, we have to go to the inverted tower. Let's move!
So as you can see, we've finally truly gotten past the point where we had to keep retreading old ground. Sure, the Lasamundo Ice Cave was kind of new, but that was kind of it. So I'm just going to stab one sword in here, and we're going to do the event, and then we're going to go do the side quest.
Aaron, do you remember anything?
Let's go inside for now.
You heard her, guys. Let's go.
Son of a... It's over there. Isn't it? Yeah. So friggin' annoying. How much is this gonna cost? Oh man, it keeps going up! So, to the blast furnace we go. Depending on how long this takes, I'll separate this segment from the blast furnace. Okay, yeah, I am sticking them in the right spot. I'm actually going to leave this one out for now. I'm actually probably going to equip Boa for the fight so that I can level it up. Wait a second, wrong one. Crap. So, first things first, let's take Freya off to put Boa on. I also forgot to show the change enemies effect here. There's a neat little enemy you can fight here. It's not really anything too important, it's just for your curiosity, or if you're trying to complete the monster list or whatever they call it this game. So, like usual for my trips here, you want to find out where the sonar is responding. It's not here, so we'll go to higher ground. I'm gonna have to kill that thing, I think. Nope, I got away. But this one is in a worse spot.
Finders keepers.
Yep, Firestones and Blazestones. Sublime. Really fortunate at that.
Yes! Yes!
Forgot I could do that. So if they do get in my way, I can just cut them down. No ping on my sonar. Here we go. Here we go.
Finders keepers.
Okay, I think one of those I need for one of Guillermo's quests. I'm not totally sure. Okay, so I removed the double damage fury because these guys are really annoying with their laser, but otherwise we are going to do this just like any other
New
fight.
data?
So I'm actually holding the animation skip for a moment. Let's hit these guys. I don't know if I've shown Geyser Spears yet.
data!
Okay, they actually killed her.
True
I was
power.
kind of hoping they'd go after someone else, but oh well.
My turn.
And hopefully you can see how annoying these guys are in the first place, let alone with double damage.
Let's do this.
My turn.
So, full revive.
Let's do this.
New data?
Fire. My turn.
Damn!
You can see just how annoying these guys are.
Not done yet.
My turn. Yeah. Now my turn.
Let's do this. Huh.
Anyway, with one of them out of the way, they can no longer just one-round a character. So with the last of my SP, we are bringing Harley back.
Let's do this.
My turn. Yeah. Yeah.
New data?
Fire. Ha. Now. Fire.
Let's do this.
And the coup de grace.
Not done yet. Not done yet. Next. Nice work, lady.
Vervaine's leveled up. We got Gisele. And we can blow this pop stand. So... yeah, I'm going to put a break here and we'll do the inverted tower as its own video next because there are quite a few scenes here. So we'll pick up with the story segment in the next video. Until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.